Hey everyone, welcome to today's episode of The Animated Thinker. It's the number one place to find unscripted stuff purely and solely from my own personal experiences. So, in today's episode, we'll be getting into the benefits of meditation. It's something I've been practicing for a few years, and I really wanted to get into why you should at least give it a try as well. So, the number one benefit is that it will help you detach yourself from the uncontrollable and ferocious thinker, which is your mind. It's very hard to have a control over yourself when you cannot control your own thoughts. And that's something which you will only learn with practice. And that practice comes from the mindfulness practice, which, as I said, I've been trying for a few years. And over time, it it's been abundantly clear to me that uh, the clutter and the ferociousness of our mind is not only detrimental to our relationships, but it also causes stress and anxiety and lowers the focus and concentration which we need in our everyday lives. It has boosted my mood and happiness, my general mood and happiness by, let's say, a few percent. I would say my self-awareness has gone up as well as my sleep quality has gone up. What it trains you in a gist, I would say, is that it trains you to really be the third person observer to your own uncontrolled mind, which is spewing thoughts after thoughts. And apart from that, it is known to lower the blood pressure. I haven't checked that in mine, and your immunity. So, if you're thinking about um, having a more serene kind of presence, if you want to, if you want to have that kind of control over your own thoughts and emotions, for example, I would say that if you are someone who struggles with anger issues, or if you get too stubborn on any particular issue, meditation is definitely worth a try because it'll help you to um, it'll help you to see yourself in a different way by observing your own rage or ferociousness during anger, and over time it will be very difficult for you to stay angry for more than few minutes because you would have learned to detach yourself from how you're feeling and whatever thoughts you're getting. It's really hard to describe, as you can see clearly, but you have to trust me on this one. The number one difficulty which you will face, in my opinion, is the initial few weeks or months, because it's just one of those things that you can't really see the result, and it really requires you to delay the gratification, because in order to get good at it and to see a significant difference, you will have to practice it for at least few months. And I can guarantee you, if it has worked for me, then it will certainly work for you as well. Every day, let's just say it buffers you to the highs and lows of life, gives you a more stoic presence, and you just have that groundedness in you, which not only you but even people around you will notice. So it's definitely something I wanted to recommend because it has worked for me and from my own personal experience. I'll only talk about things which I've experienced myself. None of this is scripted. I'm just free flowing right now, just speaking whatever's coming to my mind. So definitely give meditation another try. If you've tried it before, and if you haven't, then it's definitely something worth it. I would conclude that it's like observing yourself from a third person. So all your thoughts, if you're too happy, and then you can just notice yourself that it's just a state of your mind, and it'll dilute over time and you won't get straight away with it. The same way, if you're feeling too sad or angry, you'll be like the third person observer who's just seeing them as state of minds or just a chemical state of mind at the moment, and you won't get straight away with it. It'll give you a certain sense of groundedness which only you can experience and can be very difficult to describe. It's like one of those things that its absence will be clear to you, but its presence will be hard to describe. Trust me on this one. That's it for today. See you in the next one.